Welcome back, everyone. We're glad you are with us. We're continuing our conversation with state epidemiologist Dr. Benjamin Chan to talk about COVID-19. Here's a question from a viewer. Mark from Bedford asks, how long will it take before there are fewer cases day to day? I've heard this may peak in mid-April.
Yeah, that's a great question and something we would all like to know. It's always difficult to predict how an outbreak, or in this case what we're calling now a pandemic, will progress. What we're seeing globally is, our rapidly increasing case counts in many other countries, including the United States. So I think for the foreseeable future, we can expect more cases in the United States and likely more detections in New Hampshire as well. So far, as you've mentioned, we have 6 individuals who tested positive in New Hampshire for COVID-19. All of those individuals either have a travel-related risk factor or are a direct contact to someone diagnosed with COVID-19. So despite the testing we're doing in the communities, we have not identified more sustained or widespread community transmission. But as this spreads globally, as this spreads in other states and around the country, we're going to see more detections in New Hampshire, and we're going to try and delay this from coming into New Hampshire and spreading for as long as possible.
And Wendy wanted to know, does having the flu shot help with not getting the virus? And are they going to have a vaccine for COVID-19?
That's another good question, and one that we're getting frequently. Influenza is a very different virus from this new coronavirus that causes COVID-19. We have a vaccine for influenza. We do not have a vaccine for COVID-19. The vaccine for influenza does not protect against infection with COVID-19, but we know that influenza is circulating in a widespread way around our communities, and so getting the influenza vaccine is still recommended to protect oneself against flu and its complications, but there's not yet a vaccine for COVID-19. Those are being researched, those are in development, but from the time you have what they call a candidate vaccine to when it can roll out into production, it can be on the order of a year and a half. So it's going to be at least a year before we see any vaccine for COVID-19.
All right, thanks, Dr. Chan. Now here's a question from Dorothy. She asks, if you catch the virus and then you get better, can you catch it again, or are you immune?
So this is something that is still being studied. Right? We're just still learning about this virus and how it spreads and how people's immune systems respond to it. But most of the time when someone gets a virus, these types of viruses, we believe it confers immunity and they should not be getting infection again. But obviously that's something that could change as we learn more about the virus.
And here's a question from Bonnie Rose. What can we do about the shortage of hand sanitizer? We're told to use it, yet there is nowhere to purchase it, either locally or online.
Yeah, that's a great question, and also a recognized problem: shortages of these types of basic supplies. So your listener is correct that there are. It's hard to find hand sanitizer on the shelf. We encourage people to try and maintain good hand hygiene, and if hand sanitizer is not available, frequent hand washing. If people can find products on the shelf like ethyl alcohol or isopropyl alcohol, there are recipes out there for how you can make your own hand sanitizer. If you go to the WHO, that's the World Health Organization website, there are recipes for how you can take like isopropyl alcohol or ethanol and make your own hand sanitizer, but those can also be difficult to find.
We have a question here. A lot of people rely on deliveries for everything from food and medication to everyday supplies and shopping. Should they be concerned about how long the virus lives on surfaces? Are packages healthy to touch?
Yeah, that's another question that we get quite frequently is can this virus be sprayed from surfaces? This is a virus that we believe is primarily transmitted through close contact with someone who's infected, and the spread of the virus primarily being through respiratory droplets. We believe it is possible for someone to, for example, touch a doorknob or touch a surface that was recently inoculated or has the virus on it, and then to touch their eyes, nose, and mouth and infect themselves. But we believe this virus does not survive for long periods of time on surfaces, so packages coming through the mail should not be a major source of transmission of this virus.
That's some good news.
Many of these viruses, when they dry out, they don't survive for long periods of time. So again, we're still learning about the virus, but the primary way that this is going to be transmitted is through close contact with somebody who's infected through respiratory droplet spread.
All right, Dr. Chan, great information. Yeah. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more.